G'day folks. This season marks 20 years since MXTV first started. In a small suburban garage in the northeast suburbs, it burst onto Aussie TV.
Hi, Brendan Bell. I'm Brendan Bell. Welcome to MXTV. That's right, we're back for another week.
Along the years, we've met some interesting characters, both on and off the dirt bike tracks all around Australia. One of the most memorable turned out to be an addition to the crew. He was a troublemaking, bike-loving test rider. And from parts unknown, some might remember the Fro.
Now, each week we're going to get the same two riders riding the bike and testing the bike. We're going to get their perspective on it and see what they think about it. And of course, the riders are going to be a pro rider and an intermediate rider. Our pro rider is Jamie Stewart. Now, technically, Jamie's an ex-pro rider, but he's been on a bike for well over 20 odd years. And he's been a veteran of the Australian motocross and supercross circuit. And of course, our intermediate rider, surprise, surprise, is me. Now, you wouldn't think I'd be running my own show and miss out on riding the 09 bikes, would ya? But our biggest change this year is our brand new bike tester. The Fro. The Fro's a pro level rider, weighing in at 73 kilos, and he's the master of the dirt. We've given the Fro one instruction: ride it like you stole it. That's right, we're going to let him run loose for one whole lap and see what he comes up with. So it's time to let the Fro go. Okay, you've seen the hot lap by the Fro, but I don't think he's given it nearly enough stick. So what we're going to do is the Fro quarter mile, 200 metres. Yeah, I know, but the Fro doesn't care about mass. He just cares about keeping it pinned for 200 metres. It's that simple. Wow, how's that? 8.12 seconds. Not a bad benchmark and a good day's work first up from the Fro.
The Fro proved to be a tough but fair tester of all machines. He eventually grew to be so popular, he even attracted sponsorship from a major energy drink. But after nearly 60 bike tests, sadly, his reputation caught up with him and things didn't go very well.
Now that's the good news, but the bad news, another member of our MXTV crew has gone off the rails a little bit in the off-season.
Certainly has, Lee. Now, everybody knows the Fro is always hard to control, but he's been out of control lately, and we've got some very disturbing photos of him. I must warn the viewers, some of these images may offend. Now, you can see here, Lee, the Fro out and about, up to his usual antics. Not too much to be concerned about, although it's well past his bedtime.
Yeah, it looks fine. What the beeb? What's he got to do with this? Oh no, what Fro, what?
Oh, no. Unfortunately, mate, that's not the worst of it. It went downhill from there.
Lord have mercy. If I done done somebody wrong, have mercy. Lord have mercy.
The Fro was never to return to our screens. He was last seen lurking in the hills of our local ride park, waiting to ride again. But who knows, we might see him sooner than you think.